Amazing. Incredible.
And now it's time for the show.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Sean Hansen. You're watching Sean Hansen's Comedy Corner. Tonight I have with me a very special guest from Lancaster, Massachusetts. Not Pennsylvania.
Not Pennsylvania.
Colleen.
It's me.
Coughlan.
Woo!
Cough. 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 That reminds me, I'm in broadcasting school right now. And when you're on the radio station, there's this box right here where they can control, like there's, say there's a radio broadcaster here and over here. They can control, like, my mic. They can shut me off.
Oh.
There's a cough button. If someone coughs, you press it. So
people aren't like all over the TV,
yeah.
radio. Yeah.
But
it's like a safe button.
Yep.
She's having a seizure. Ah.
Press the button. It'll make everything better. So how are you doing? Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely.
It's a lovely evening to get out of the house and be here on the last day of your first year in business.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy one
I
year.
didn't know if you would consider it a birthday or an anniversary, and I was going to bring you a piece of paper. I think paper is the first anniversary, but I didn't.
You didn't bring me anything?
Well, I thought about it.
I brought you a mug.
I like
with
it.
With water in it from Poland
Very
Springs.
nice. Oh.
Right from Maine.
I'm going to hold my pinky up when I drink my water.
I drove all the way to Maine. And I got it.
Put it in your little canteen.
Yeah.
You and your thermos.
I rode back on a camel. Just for you.
And then, so what do you do to get it out of the camel?
Well,
Milk
it was
it?
on the canteen, not out of the camel.
I thought that was what the second hump was for. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know a lot about camels.
Me either. I think that they're just for kicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so transportation in some parts of the world.
Speaking of transportation, how long did it take you to get here?
40 minutes or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I do like 85, so.
You used to live in Wilmington. You're originally from Charlestown.
This is true.
Yeah, this is true.
It's all true.
And I'm not reading it off paper. This is strictly up here.
Yes.
Oh.
Putting in my little special file in your special mind
Imagine
place
if there
for
were
me.
bins inside your mind, like
Rolodex. She was born in Charlestown.
You're gonna
just skip the sex one, all right? Mind your business.
Delete file. Well, my Rolodex says that you started comedy in April of 2010. Is that correct?
There are no rumors in this place. This is all fact. No fiction at all. This is true.
Yeah.
I took the intro to stand-up comedy with Jerry Caruso at the Mount last March, and did my first show in April.
Yep.
And then I took a drunken summer sabbatical, and then I stumbled through the holidays and did something right after Christmas, and so I've been doing more.
Oh, very nice.
Lately, yeah, I turned it up to 11.
Yeah.
For 2011.
2011. Next year it'll be at a 12.
Whew, look out.
By summer it might be a 11.5 for midway to 2012.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
11.5. Wow.
So tell me a little bit about where you performed so far and all these other comedians you performed with.
Well, I've worked with Jerry Caruso, who is awesome. I love him. He's a very nice guy. I recently did a show at Scoreboards in Leominster. That was with Dennis Worth. It was a ladies' night.
Yep.
So that was a lot of fun. Krista Brennan was there. Kristen O'Brien was there. A lot of great women were there that night.
That's great.
Yeah.
And how did that show go?
That went really well. We had a good time.
And tell me, when you're on stage, what do you do to prepare yourself to go out there?
Well, I'm better now. It took a year for me to get better, but I'm doing it. First, before I left the house, I would cry, say I wasn't going.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, I can't do it. Now I feel more comfortable. I'm kind of a ham anyway, so it just took a couple of like pushes out on the stage. But now it's just rehearsing my stuff, and then I kind of rock out in my car on the way, so I don't, psych myself out.
With music and stuff?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
I would probably listen to like Guns N' Roses, Paradise City.
Oh, there
Get
you
my
go.
jam on. Oh yeah. I'm not shitting around.
And you sing to it too, and you
Oh, yeah.
bop your head.
Oh
and
yeah.
Hit the steering wheel and gangster it
Yep.
out.
Yep. No texting because I'm rocking.
There you go.
So I leave the cell phone far away so I can rock.
Yeah, because there's no bumper stickers that say no rocking and driving.
That you can rock and drive.
Yeah.
They encourage it.
Definitely. Now, speaking of driving and texting and driving, which none of us do, because it's bad for everybody out there. And what is the most outrageous thing you've seen someone do while driving?
Seen someone else do? Okay. I think I've seen intimate acts between men and women. Well, just one man and one woman that one time.
I'll delete that file too.
But we were going pretty fast, and I didn't get to take pictures, so sorry.
But then you slowed down and you went in reverse on the highway and you took a picture.
It's not easy to do on Route 3 in rush hour traffic. So, yeah, that's probably. But the texting or watching people's kids climb around in the car while they're on
Oh, really?
Route 2,
It's
I've
like
seen
the
that.
first and second seat. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where they're going.
Oh, man.
Escaping from the trunk,
Yeah.
probably.
So you get to the comedy clubs, like you performed with Dennis Worth and all these other women, and Jerry Caruso. And when you go on stage, do you have different mannerisms that you do? And what are some of your opening jokes?
Sorry.
That's okay.
I kind of improvise what I'm gonna say when I walk out.
Yeah.
But the night I worked with Dennis at Scoreboards, the first thing I said was, my husband told me if I get nervous going out on stage to, do like the picture people in the underwear thing, and I was just like, oh my God, I wish more people wore underwear. So that went over well.
Yeah. That's good. And that first show that you had, how did you feel you did afterwards? And what do you do after the show? Do you hang out with some of the comics? Do you just go home? What do you do?
Well, the first few shows I've done, I've had some friends come out to support me, so I might go hang out with them. And if they happen to buy me an adult beverage, I have to drink it because that would be wasteful. So, but now that I've been around more and I know more people, I feel more comfortable just even going by myself and, and socializing and networking more with them because they seem like a lot of great people.
That's good. And networking is a key word
Oh, definitely.
to go places.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is great about Facebook too, because you can be friends with a lot of people.
But you shouldn't network and drive.
No, I only do that at stoplights.
At stoplights, that's a good thing.
Or in parking lots, maybe.
There you go. So tell me, how often do you go out per week and do comedy? And tell me, what is your job aside of comedy?
I'm trying to get out. I would like to get out 2 to 3 nights a week. I'm building up to that, learning more about some of the local open mic nights, again, with the networking, getting in touch with some of the people I've worked with before and see if they have anything going on that I can be involved with. Other than that, I help my husband run his construction business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what is that business called?
Coughlan Construction.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of alliteration in my life.
CC, we got Coughlan Construction, Colleen Coughlan, Connor Crosby on camera. In the summers, I go to Cape Cod. What else do we have?
I don't know. I think
Connecticut School of Broadcast. Wait a minute,
No,
that's
that
not
doesn't
CC.
work,
No.
no.
Okay. But anyways, I was thinking the other day that I was at Blockbuster, and before they were Circuit City, 2 C's.
Oh.
But if they were Blockbuster, they were Circuit City and then Blockbuster. So they have to go to something AA after that. Is that like a meeting or something?
And what if they went to AAA?
AAA.
That would be out of control.
Yeah, it would be. It would throw everything off. So tell me, before you started last April, which you're going to be turning a year old soon, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I've come a long way.
You have. And,
I'm growing.
You doing anything big for your 1-year anniversary? And
I was going to do the Staples out in LA, but it's a tough time to get away from the family. So probably not. I might even just it's actually the same day as the royal wedding.
Oh yeah? Wow.
And maybe we'll have a tea party.
Serve crumpets.
Long Island iced tea, of course.
And
I don't want to overdo it with my seriousness.
go in England and stuff.
Yeah, well, like crumpets and Long Island iced tea. And act like a bunch of wankers. I don't know. I think that's bad, though. I don't know.
That's good. And we'll watch Euro Trip.
Euro trip.
But
European vacation.
But before you got into comedy, tell me who your inspirations are. And is there anyone you would say you replicate maybe when you go out?
I try not to replicate anybody. I'm still pretty new. But the people I always enjoyed the most were Robin Williams, Sam Kinison. I liked Roseanne when she was doing stand-up. I always watched a lot of the HBO stand-up shows, and that was a lot of fun. And I did acting in high school and some after high school.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So, and I had a small part in Good Will Hunting.
Really?
Yes, a speaking role.
I knew you looked familiar.
Yes, Academy Award-winning film.
With Matt Damon.
Yeah. My bestie.
And tell me about that role that you were in, and before the movie came out, how did you go about getting that role?
At that time, I lived in South Boston. They had an open casting call for people with Boston accents. So a friend of mine went down, and basically I just had to read a few sentences, and then a month or two later, they called and had a call back, and we went in and just kind of improv some things, and they had a couple of people sit around. And then I got the role of Kathy, which is in the beginning of the movie, and I basically tell Ben Affleck his member is like the size of a Tootsie Roll type of thing. So
Yeah. That's great.
So that was a lot of fun. So I got to meet them, and that was great. At the time, I was hoping to do more, but had some things going on in my life and moved, and so it didn't work out then. So now that I'm only working part-time, I figured this is a good time to kind of dive into the things I haven't gotten to do, raising a family for the past few years,
That's good.
Yeah.
And you have 2 kids, and how old are your children?
My son is 16, and my daughter is 4.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
You do get that laugh that we got in the beginning. Did you do that laugh for me? I don't remember.
Which one?
That laugh in the beginning, you said you sounded like that.
Oh, the snort?
Yeah.
I don't think I've done it for you yet.
No?
It's just fun.